And over to Lakeside MC Martin Fitzmaurice to introduce the players.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's play cards. From the Netherlands, welcome Benito van der Pas.
Someone's going through to the second round, someone's getting knocked out. In the commentary box, it's David Croft and Tony Green.
Thank you, Stubbsy. And I really am relishing this one because I love the youngsters. We've got a kid coming on here. That's Alan Norris's opponent, but little. Here he is, just 18 years of age. Benito van der Pas. And I'll tell you what, he's some talent. First time here in England as far as this World Championship is concerned. He'll love Lakeside. But here's the man who'll be throwing first, just throwing his practice starts. Alan Norris from Bowness in Scotland.
The much-travelled Alan Norris has spent the back part of 2011 living in Holland, knows all about Benito van der Pas, travelled over to the Lakeside with Christian Kist. And what's that? Is he that confident? He's chucking his darts away already? We shall see.
It's the first set, it's the first leg, it's Benito to throw first. Game on.
Best of 5 sets, best of 5 legs.
43.
Not the start he would be looking for, but he'll be nervous. I think we know that, David, don't we?
Well, quite. Said he wasn't nervous when he came out to meet the fans for the nightly parade. But there's a whole heap of difference to just walking on to say hello
85.
and then coming back to start throwing your darts. 18-year-old college student in his second year studying accounts.
100.
Against Alan Norris, 39 years of age.
Yes, he'll certainly be able to add up for Benito.
95.
Yeah, well, he said adding up's fine. I said, can you subtract? He went, well, that sometimes is the tricky part.
Not like giving it away, does it? He's the
60.
But the thing is, he's been playing some of the tournaments on the circuit this year. Seeded number 14 after some great performances to beat Tony O'Shea in that German Open final.
Well, it wasn't just O'Shea beat, was it?
180.
He beat Christian Kist, Robbie Green, Ted Anke, Jan Dekker.
60.
And he was 2-0 up against Tony
61.
O'Shea. O'Shea came back to level at 2-2, and then he never got a chance after that. Silverback, double 9 now for Norris.
Yeah,
he's got a chance to break the first throw here. Chucky means business, doesn't he?
Second leg is Alan the 12 first. Game on.
So already taken the first one. against the darts and back into the rhythm straight away. He's fast throwing.
100.
Grew up in Yeovil, did Alan Norris, and then spent some time working in Spain, and lived for many
24.
years in Sweden, where he won the national championship once, and then settled in Scotland and living in Holland. The much-travelled Alan Norris, who, if he wins this Lakeside World Crown, could well do with buying a caravan. Have you got any left from your old quiz show days, Tony?
140.
Well, it's just dart for dart here, isn't it? It's just unbelievable the speed they've gone out from this first set. Another one. Oh, look at that, so 180, 180, 41 left. 11 dart finish on.
85. And you require 41.
Single 9, all the one, double top with this one, double 10. Yes, a 12 dart finish, what an opening leg.
First leg with the throw for Alan Norris, and boy did he make it count. But look at this, back comes Van der Pas.
140.
They're not waiting to be called to the hockey, they're throwing at the same time.
But it is interesting. I was asking
81.
Niels de Ruyter, former semi-finalist here, I said, I've not seen Van der Pas play live. I said, is he one of your traditional fast Dutch throwers? He said, no, he's not. He's actually quite steady. If you see him speeding up, that means he's nervous. And I just wonder, in that last leg, Tony, we saw
59.
him speed up. Is that nerves getting the better?
Well, it was the pace there of Norris in the first leg. Settled down and he's going well too. 3-1-40. As I said, he's 18 years of age. Second leg, and is it 3-140s?
The same leg.
1 row. Benito, you require 81.
Can he finish? Let's see. He hasn't had a chance at the double yet. 20 for tops, and he will do. Oh, and that's bad angle, bit awkward.
41.
But he's got time. Norris back on 2-6-1.
Could have done with one of those 180s he hit in the first one.
100. Benito, you require 40.
So to hold throw. Double 5. And there you go. In it goes from Van der Pas.
Game on. 22.
Oh, that's unlucky.
And that's Borat.
The bounce out.
85.
Very unusual throw this, David. His stance.
Seems to hold the dart quite a long way back, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's
81.
throwing from outside of the shoulder. Unusual.
Reminds you of anyone from the past?
140.
Really? Just trying to think. It is.
140.
Richie Burnett. Similar to Richie Burnett, I would say.
He's just a bit taller than Richie Burnett, but I see where you're coming from on that one.
Former champion, Richie. Lovely guy. Well, Alan's left himself on 169, no three-dart outshot. So a chance for Benito.
98. Benito, you require 100.
There's a chance as well. Norris hasn't played as well in this leg as he did in the second when he started. Surprised he didn't go for 2 double tops,
60.
Benito, once he hit that single 20.
71.
18 after that, went for the treble, double top. That's the
Game
one.
shot and the first set. Alan Norris.
And that's the set to Alan Norris against the throw as well. And it seems that all that practice in Holland, training with the Dutch,
Second set,
has
first
rather
leg,
helped
it's
Chuck
Alan
out.
first. Game on.
Alan Norris winning the first set, and his average was 97 exactly before that 83.
Takes some beating, but he could have been beaten. Here we go. Another one. Look at these, the 180s. We're only in the first leg of the second set.
140.
Wipe the set down, they can get back up again.
They might in a minute. Benito takes aim. Man who played in the PDC Under-21 World
59.
Championship, lost to Michael van Gerwen in the semi-finals, but can certainly hold his own on the stage against the seniors.
140.
Well, I've never seen Norris throw like this before. Of all the times he's been here, he's never come out like this.
82. And you require 138.
Very true. Even in the 3-0 win against Colin Montgomery in the first round last year, he wasn't
37.
as convincing as he is at the moment.
Coming down, is he? No, he's staying there.
40. And you require 101.
Treble 8.
45.
Well, Norris just
require 140.
derailing himself a little bit here, but yet Benito van der Pas not with a chance to break.
40.
And only 40.
And you require 66.
So 16 for tops here. Where's he gone? He's gone treble 14 for double 12.
42.
Oh dear, that's
And he was
a
going,
change.
well, he was going for 66, Alan Norris,
Benito,
because that's what the scoreboard on the stage said.
Well, it's double top coming in. Double 10. Taking his time.
90.
Oh, now then. 24.
And you require 24.
I think we had an error there in the scores
shot.
in that last throw of Norris's, but it makes no difference. It's all over that leg.
First. Game on.
And there, double 12. That's what was showing. Referee on the stage called that he wanted 66. Marco Meyer. And he went treble 14 for the double 12 for that 66. And what it says on the scoreboard, what the caller calls, is what the players go for.
Unless it's questioned by his
60.
opponent.
Well, quite. But it wasn't. 56 would have been better for him, but
82.
by the way, Alan Norris won, and we move on.
The thing is, you can't dispute after you've thrown, and that's the rule.
125.
Let's throw that away, get on with it again, and having a great time out there is Julie. Julie Go, seeing her playing.
Yeah, in the Women's World Championship.
You require 116.
So, single 16 for double top now to square it up in the second set.
96.
Oh dear, it's, another double goes begging. He rather snatched at it, Tony, didn't he?
Yeah, but this, he's going to have 3 darts at double 10.
130.
Well, Alan Norris is just querying the score here.
Check 108.
Right,
108 it is.
Benito, you require
there's pressure,
20.
and do I know it? But double 10.
Yeah, let's go shot. And the second leg. Benito on the bus.
And Alan Norris says well done there, because he had to wait quite a bit, Benito, to hit that double 10.
Game on.
I did it for many, many years on that stage. I can guarantee it's not easy. And Marco there, all the way from Holland, first time on the stage, you've got to give him credit.
120.
Another 188, but one on the floor.
Definitely 60 floor, wasn't it?
$47.
Well, Interesting there, Tony. He dragged that second dart a long way down. I'm surprised he didn't switch, rather than just make the adjustment to the right-hand side along the hockey.
It's just a curious throw, it seems to
60.
have. I mean, I'm talking from vision from here. Looks like his elbow's straight and his wrist is down. But still,
a little lift of the head just before he throws as well. Maybe have a look in a moment.
well, he lifted that one, another maximum. 154 left.
83. And you require 154.
Treble 20, treble 18. Would have been handy.
94.
But 94 is handy enough.
142.
But Benito could still follow that in. Went treble 14 for double tops.
134.
And that's brilliant, Luke. Double 4.
Double top with this one. Double 10.
50.
All chances here, David. Chances.
Well, absolutely. The 1-4-2 was a big chance and a big effort. And a lot simpler and more straightforward. And there's the breaker throw for Benito. Double 4.
Forward leg, it's Benito to 12 first. Game on.
Well, Chuck's doing a lot of smiling on that stage.
I think he's just enjoying the rhythm, the pace, the occasion,
97.
his form.
As you mentioned, he stayed in Sweden for a couple of years and then moved to Scotland in Bowness. He must like it where it's cold.
96.
He's going to go back to Holland after the Lakeside.
Well, it's hot up
59.
there. Oh, that's unlucky. He's had a couple of those now.
75.
What's that? It's all when they hit the barrel. It's not so much the size of the board. Yes, that's it. No bounce outside, right in the corner.
80.
Nothing he could do about it to leave himself on a finish, but it's always nice to see a maximum 5 for Norris in this match now.
99. Benito, you require 133.
Treble 20. Can't finish now. He did all 3 darts. So 63 for Alan Norris.
43. Alan, you require 63.
To make it 14. Double top, the ones he's hitting. Oh!
43.
So, Benito van der Pas has the opportunity now. Come on, he says. Lovely first dart for double 15. Now that's awkward. And you could see how awkward he made it. Such a shame after a perfect first dart. He couldn't take the set. Norris can now save it.
Yeah, just went away for a drink of water before he threw. Oh!
No score.
I hope he's busted it there. He flung the last dart away.
30.
Yeah, we never saw where it went.
Yeah, and it's game shot on the second set.
He's nonchalantly walking up to collect that dart. He should run after it. It just hung in there. Van der Pas squares it at 1-all.
Yeah, it's a Lakeside Darts live here on ESPN Classic. Players will be back on stage in a few minutes' time to settle this match. The first round of this year's BDO Lakeside World Darts Championship is drawing to a close. Gert de Vos of Belgium was the first to win through to the last 16 tonight. Tony West played with a set of borrowed darts. It's a mystery how he lost one. Didn't have a Spurs set. He's out the tournament. Dima Stanley and Joey Ten Berger are patiently waiting to settle their first round match and hoping to follow Gert through to the second round. And Dutch accountancy student Benito van der Pas and England's Aaron Norris are on their way back to the stage to settle their first round match. It's 1-all, everything to play for. And as they return and the Lakeside crowd applaud, let's get back to David Croft and Tony Green.
Yes, ready for this excitement to continue. We'll have 3 practice starts before we get underway. And let the battle commence. They came out 0-0. It's now 1-1 in sets. Best of 5 sets. No more breaks. It's action all the way.
First set, first leg. It's Benito to throw first. Game on.
Little bit different this contest to last November in the quarterfinals of the Czech Open, when Alan Norris
39.
beat Benito van der Pas by 4 legs to 2. Here it's all about sets and handling the pressure of the World Championship. And I have to say, both players have given us some great entertainment so far.
And it's continuing. 140. Straight away from Norris.
60.
Benito
100.
comes from Haarlem in the Netherlands.
Seeded number 14
100.
for this World Championship against Alan Norris, the qualifier. Came through the international playoffs, beating Glenn Durant, the
57.
World Masters quarter-finalist, 2-0 in his final match.
That's a good dart. Right in there. Yes, good finish.
74.
Took the 18s.
Benito was also in the international playoffs.
55.
He lost to
Benito, you require
Christian Kist in the 3rd
128.
round, but still managed to get through on the ranking points. And might stay there. But treble 18, couldn't find it for a second time, so a single 16.
88.
Set up a finish if Norris misses out on a 149.
Only the 59, so
Benito, you require 40.
double top. All
Yeah, that's
one
good shot in the
dart.
first leg.
Good on the
Benito
finishing.
the bus.
Good young kid, this.
That's
Got a great future ahead of him, I
Second
think,
leg, it's Alan
David.
to
Totally
throw
agree.
first.
Totally
Game
agree,
on.
Tony. Credit to his mum Sylvia and his dad Tone, who are both here watching, and who cheer him on throughout Europe and maybe throughout the world one day as well. That was his 5th double out of 13 attempts, shade under 40% for his checkouts.
Bit loose. Come on, he said.
37.
But here he goes. Big scoring before the break.
140.
It's not too bad.
Is it me, or has the pace just slowed down a bit at the start of this 3rd set as well?
I think Norris has.
93.
Just check that, Dave. Yes. He was releasing a lot quicker than that.
Hasn't made much difference to him on that occasion. It's set to 180 of the match.
Well, it's like everybody when you're dancing. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow.
60. Alan, you require 81.
Well, who's going to waltz into the 2nd round then? I wonder. Single 12 for bullseye. Doesn't have to go for it, but you know what?
56.
It's on, so why not? Might need a 81 check out with Van der Pas on a finish later, so you've got to go for it, I think.
96.
Yeah,
Alan, you require
long way
25.
back. Double 8. Good marker.
9.
But still will be coming back. The double 8.
Comfortable leg this for Alan Norris. 140 and a 180, helping. But, you know, if he misses out here, Benito could let in, but he doesn't miss out at all.
Second leg. Alan Norris.
You haven't got back to the hockey there before he threw that down.
It's Benito to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, so he's had his slow period. Now we're starting to gain momentum. Fascinated me was how quickly
100.
Benito got dragged into Norris's pace.
You fully expected that to go in. I'll tell you, he might be going for records of 180s in the first round.
Well, the record for a 5-set
55.
match here at the Lakeside is 12. Belongs to, here's another 180 probably. Oh, unlucky.
40.
Belongs to John Henderson, who lost the match actually against Martin Adams in the second round when he hit those 12. And I'm sure Big
58.
John is watching this tonight.
Yeah, he was from Scotland as well. Big
Absolutely.
John. Is it another?
No, it's not going to be another. He'd bust it if it
No,
was.
he can't, can he? No, I'm just looking at his score there.
Do you know what? I think he actually almost released the dart zone to go for it.
I was looking at the 218 that's coming in here for Van der Pas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes. Up the goal, the 180s, but now the finishes. 14 double 16. No, double 14 coming
No,
in.
he wants double
It's
14.
there.
Let's go short in the third line. Alan Norris.
That's an 11 dart leg from Norris there.
Alan the 12th.
In a leg he almost bust from 181. He completes an 11 darts. But I tell you, Big John Henderson will be watching this
85.
thinking, slow down, Norris, don't take my record away from me. One of the nicest guys in the world of darts is Hendo.
Is this another?
140.
Barrow got in the way.
$60. $100.
Throws with not a care in the world.
Neither should he really.
134.
Wasn't even born, was he, when Martin Adams started out here at the Lakeside, the defending champion.
95.
Made his first appearance here in 1994.
Yeah, that's a slip there. 166, not an out shot with 3 darts. He's letting it go a little bit here.
50. Alan, you require 128.
For the set. Double 10. Oh,
118. Benito, you require 160.
got to take this, David.
Well, to take us all the way in this fourth set, in this third set, I should say, he did, I think, have to
60.
take that. Will Norris go double 5 here? He is going for it. And he's getting it as well, and that is the set.
Alan Norris.
Scoring well, finishing well.
4 sets first leg, it's Alan the 12th first. Game on.
So 2-1 he leads in sets. One more set.
140. $93. $96.
This is better. He seems to like the easier pace.
140.
He said a best of 5 sets, so just one set. For Alan
133.
Norris, who's forging ahead further. Finish on 132.
Oh, and another bounce out as well. Clip the first
80.
dart. Couldn't fix into the size, or he's not on a finish,
Alan, you
Van der
require
Pas.
132.
Look at that disappointment there. He's going for a shot out. Treble 19 leaves the ball.
60.
If that had just hit this treble instead of falling out.
Well, absolutely. But it was a 5th bounce out. You can see there, Norris, appropriately for a man called Chuck, has made them all stick in so far.
72.
Single 16 leaves tops, that treble leaves double 4. Oh, he
68.
wasn't expecting double 4, and he didn't like that very much, did he?
111.
Okay, Benito, 51 left. Double top. Oh, we pull it. Difficult with that first start.
And you require 4.
Double 2 then for Norris to hold his throw. Double 1.
Yeah, that's come short in the first line.
Still had time, even with all those missed doubles. Norris holds his throw, that's all he's got to do to reach round 2.
60.
I'll tell you what, I think this is the best performance in the first round so far, Norris. He really has put them together, but he's slipping here.
62.
Helen Chamberlain in the house tonight. Here to cheer on Anastasia Dobromyslova, friend of hers in the Women's World Championship.
96.
Good to see Hell's Bells enjoying the lakeside. Big fan of darts.
She'll be enjoying this one. Everybody else is. Whichever way it goes, this youngster will certainly be coming back, without a shadow of a doubt.
And coming back at him here. Oh, it would have been a 180. There's the first bounce out for Norris. Denied him a maximum.
Stopped him getting on the finish.
140.
Still light there for Vandy. That's
137. Benito require 105.
20, yes, 45, single 13, double 16 with this start. Is it his final one? No, it isn't.
Control in a second round. Benito van der Pas.
Squares the set.
Lovely finish. 105 for Benito van der Pas there, with Norris putting pressure on him as well. He did really well, Chuck, to leave that 42 and ask a question of the young 18-year-old that he duly answered.
The advantage in this leg is with Norris throwing first. And that'll help. 3 tons scored, 2 for Norris.
119.
19 better.
140.
Oh, Norris picking up his scoring too.
He's ton, 140, 161, which is a finish.
Yeah, Van der Pas slipping up here, and he needs to break that Norris throw.
Needed treble.
85.
Chuck just is not giving him the opportunity, really.
No, he has really come to town as Norris.
60.
Never seen him throw as well as this.
Yeah, well, he spent a lot of time in Holland, been practicing over there.
56.
Been practicing with Steve Douglas too.
164.
Douglas already through to the second round. Van der Pas still scrapping away. Wants another treble 19. Didn't get it with a left bullseye, sadly. Couldn't take it.
164 finish. It's lovely, David.
96.
But double 10.
And you require 20.
1 left. Not easy. We'll have to walk along the hockey there. Here we go. Angle of the dangle. He gets it.
In the third round, Alan Norris.
That's the best dart he's thrown, I think, in this match. There's the Chuck Norris supporters. They've all got the Chuck Norris slogans on there, but I have to say, Norris moving over a long way to find that angle. Brilliant.
Well, it did catch the inside of the barrel. Just
60.
brushed it in a little, you know. But still, now is this the last leg in this year's World Championship for Benito?
136.
I hope not.
$140.
You've got a feel for him,
60.
haven't you? As I said, just 18 here in front of this crowd. You've got to have some bottle, really, to play like he has done tonight.
140.
Absolutely. You know, Chuck Norris does it with 1 dart, or Chuck Norris 180 with a 1 dart. I think one of those slogans are all from Western Supermare, those boys. Come down to cheer on Alan.
He won't finish this time. So Benito
55.
with a chance. 1, 2, 4. Treble 20 will help. 20's not too bad. So 14. That's the ball. Oh, unlucky.
He's got a 90 average, Van der Pas. It might not be good enough to beat Norris, who wants tops for the match. Oh,
86.
he pulled it. Is it a choke for Chuck?
Benito, you require 25.
Single 9. Double 8. 2 darts to go to save his life. Complete silence. And he's got
It's
it!
short in the forward leg.
Brilliant!
Benito for the bus. Fifth leg is
Wow.
Alan
It stays alive, David.
Game on.
It does. But Van der Pas, who showed his bottle, now has to raise his game, and he's got to break the Norris throw in this final leg of the 4th set to push us all the way. And unless you're cheering for Chuck,
96.
I think everyone is with the youngster here.
Well, he won't chuck it in, that's for sure.
60.
Opportunity, David.
It knocks. Has he got the answer? Yes, he has.
23.
Brilliant recovery after the treble 1.
97.
And a lovely cover as well to keep the youngster interested. And boy, is he keeping us interested.
125.
Same throw right throughout, never changed anything.
95. Benito, you require 157.
Needed the treble. So 35 scored, 120.
Oh, that's
38.
unlucky.
Alan, you
He
require
rightly went for the
149.
25 or bull, and he into the 3, and this has made it very tricky indeed for him now on this 119.
99.
He's
Benito,
got a
you require
chance.
119.
It's a high one, 19s. Treble 20. He's got to eat double top after that. He's got to eat double top.
It's game
Yes!
short. And the 4th set.
Oh,
Benito for the pass.
unbelievable! It's so square in sets. Remarkable.
I'm sure every single neutral is wearing orange now. That really did take so much bottle. You could fill a fizzy drinks factory with it.
5th and final set. First leg is Benito to throw
Could
first.
just do with one.
Game on.
Oh, it's magic. You've got to give them credit, both players, in this one.
Sparkling stuff. Norris breaks.
There's been a
After the
couple of
break.
loose darts, haven't there, Dave?
Yeah.
82.
And with that loose darts, and with the human frailty comes the drama. And with the perfection comes the drama. And he's broken once, Norris. He's going to have to do it again to win the match. He's not out of it. 10 maximum so far.
What's the record we say? 12?
12 in a 5-set match.
John Anderson.
Big Hendo. 4 more to go, Norris, to equal it. He might have 5 legs to do it in. He might have more. We might go to sudden death.
Yeah, exactly.
81. $60. 85. 45.
Only 45 from Norris.
Yes, it's gone quiet, hasn't it?
$96.
Chuck Norris gets a 180 with 1 dart.
100.
Yes.
Benito require 157.
Martial arts. So treble 19. Would have left double top, but still 18.
133. And you require 116.
Oh yes, a chance. Double 18 with the last one.
80.
Push that through the air a bit quick.
He did, but he changed it as well. Instead of going 16 for
24.
tops, he changed it round. He couldn't complete the checkout. And Van der Pas to hold his throw. Still wants double 12. Oh
12.
dear. Nervy stuff.
It is. He had a chance there of
And
going
you
ahead in the
require
match.
36.
Double 18.
Yeah, there's
Good
consult
shot.
in the first leg. Alan
Goes back in
Norris.
the lead.
He's loving it. They're loving it. We're loving it. And that double 18 for Alan Norris, giving him a breaker throw to start this final set. The momentum with him, but we have a little problem with the scoreboard on stage. And that momentum is being slowed down. The screens have...
Oh, that's sad.
The screens need resetting, and they've been reset. Computer said no, the crowd shouted yes, and we can get on with it at last.
Yeah.
Second leg is
And
Alan
as we
the
do so,
12
it's
first.
2
Game
sets
on.
apiece. That first leg went to Chuck. He didn't chuck that one away.
100.
Not a ton for Alan Norris.
Good start.
Absolutely, his 21st of this match. 11-ton 40 pluses, and those 8 180s still 4
27.
away from John Henderson's record for a 5-set match here at the Lakeside, but that was in the second round. The record for the first round is 9 180s, held by Leo Lawrence, the Belgian, Les Wallace, the former champion, and Rod Harrington, who I'm sure is watching and hoping Norris doesn't get another 180.
Leo Lawrence, eh? The Lion of Bruges. Best thing to ever come out of Belgium.
Really?
Brilliant player.
You never tried their chocolate and beer?
120.
I'm a home man.
And you require 161.
Treble 17 for bowl for Norris. Oh dear. Got
Yeah.
time, but would like the highest
97.
check out, I'm sure.
The picture is a sad one for Benito. 2-5-4 still. It looks like he's going to go 2-0 down. Unless he can really come to 4.
119. And you require
That's good pressure that he's
64.
trying to apply there, though. Single 8 for top, surely. No, 16 for double 16.
32.
Why does he keep straying away from double top?
Benito, you require
Only Alan Norris
135.
knows.
Okay, 25 first. Treble 20. There's plenty of room for the bull if he gets it. Just a fraction. But he went for the bull.
53.
Just to see if he could hit it.
And you require
Double 16,
32.
Norris straight in. And that's
Yeah,
in.
that's been
And
shot
that's
for the
2-0.
second round.
And Norris once
Alan
again,
Norris, third
after
leg
missing a
Benito
dart for the
first.
match
Game on.
in the previous set, is 1 leg away from taking it again.
He was straight into it there. They were still
100.
applauding Norris's finish. And he was throwing.
He's been very consistent, hasn't he?
Well, I've never seen anything like it for a long time in the first round. And to see Chuck do it, I'm really pleased. He's such a nice guy.
Absolutely, look at that, bossing the leg with a 106 for the first 9, not missing many doubles, so that 92 average. I think that's the 3rd highest of the week so far, behind Decker and Kist.
Yes!
That gives Van der Pas
He's back in it.
a bit of a chance, doesn't it? On his own throw to hold.
57. Benito, you require 140.
You've got to give credit to this teenager.
But he can't check out here, Tony.
No, not this time.
And Norris is lurking, isn't he?
100.
Big finish is on.
Can he do it, David? Take it away.
Of course he can. But not on this occasion. And do you know what?
40.
He rather got carried away, didn't he? Only 40, which is what Van der Pas wants to hold his throw.
And that's double top. Double 10. Oh, 130 is a good outshot, so you better hit it. Oh, only a
20.
fraction. This could be it.
And you require 130.
Very good outshot, 130.
Only need 1 treble 20, don't you?
That's the why.
Can hit 2, leave yourself double 5. Needs to hit 1, though. And they're both over the top.
65.
Oh, dear.
Benito, you require 20.
To save the match. Double 10. Yes! He's done it again!
Benito Van der Pas.
It's unremarkable,
4
this.
leggeds Alan the 12 first. Game on.
More reserves than Fort Knox, this young Dutchman.
95.
And somehow he's finding great strength and character.
He's not got as many as Man United. They're all injured.
Well, he's gone for 112 there with a treble 19 and a treble 18 and a single 1.
96.
It's almost exhibition stuff.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this lad though.
59.
It's 18, playing like this. They've all, well, every Dutch lad that's been on the stage, I mean, that match against Jan Dekker and
140.
that was a spectacle.
And here's the man in the spectacles and in the treble 20 bed. Needed the maximum to get to a finish. Norris is on 170 again, and once more he can't find the treble when he needs it the most.
96.
Still no outshot for Benito. Look at them. Engrossed. Oh, yes, left him double top. He's got to get 96 to win the match then.
So, 20 for tops for Norris. He's done it! Alan Norris, great character, great bounce, great play from the Englishman. Knocks out the courageous young Dutchman who really gave us a brilliant performance on debut. He'll be back, so we'll chuck in round 2.
That's what darts is all about.
Well played, both players, great entertainment. It's Alan Norris through to the second round. And that clears the decks for the final first round match of this year's tournament. Dean with Stanley is the favourite, last year's runner-up. For Holland's Joey ten Berger is planning to knock him out. The match is a few minutes